Hello, DACOF members. I don't know, they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. So since we are starting a new concept, instead of just having to read the announcement, thought that maybe we would give you a video explaining some of the things, discussing some of the things to accompany the message, maybe making more sense hopefully to everybody as you kind of go through it. I'm going to be going through the message as I'm doing this video, so if you want to follow along, hopefully maybe we can make some of the things more clear that might not have been so clear by just reading the message alone. So, what we're doing is we want to increase participation at DACOF. That's the main goal, but we want to stay true to DACOF. We want to keep the core, the beliefs, the team aspect, the spirit, all the same. So one of the tenets that was handed down to me from the founding fathers, from Randy Reed directly, in addition to DACOF works because we all work, is beware entitleitis, meaning that, hey, we don't want to do something that just favors one group or a small group of people. We want to do something that's good for the organization as a whole. So any changes that we make, we want to do that. We want to benefit the organization as a whole. We want to keep the original intent and format and spirit of the event. Anytime we've made changes throughout my tenure as president with the boards that I've served with, we've always tried to keep true on any of those changes that we've made. We want to keep the spirit and intent of DACOF alive. That being said, we want to try and increase participation so that we can keep DACOF going financially as well. But we don't just want to increase membership. We want to do it in a way that complements DACOF, that's good for the organization as a whole. From requests that we've received through the years and when we said, hey, what do we need to do to increase membership at DACOF, one of the requests we always get is, how can we involve more Master Excellent dogs? We did that a couple of years ago when we went from 3 Master Excellent dogs per team to 4 Master Excellent dogs a team. But still, there's the request. We'd like to have more. One of the challenges though is that we already have on average a third more Master Excellent dogs than we do Open and Novice. And while they typically tend to go through and run more quickly than Novice and Open dogs, we are still typically now waiting on the Master Excellent dogs to finish to synchronize the rings. So if we go ahead and just add more Master Excellent dogs, we run into a ring synchronization problem, and then also we are going away from some of the original intention and spirit of DACOF. So how do we add more Master Excellent dogs while still keeping DACOF the DACOF event? Other suggestions we've received through the years. We've got our senior dogs, and we still want them to participate meaningfully at DACOF, but maybe they can't perform at their preferred height. We've had several requests. Can we, allow them to perform 2 jump heights lower and not just for FEO? Also, some flexibility in the roster structure. Having to submit a roster, people forget. Quite frankly, we've kind of become very lenient through the years with having Nexus. So it seems like it's just an exercise maybe in futility that maybe limits who can be on our team because we forgot somebody. So that's another thing. So our responsibility as the board, preserve, but while we are preserving the spirit and meaning of DACOF, how do we adapt in a way that still honors the original DACOF vision. So we've worked hard, we've thought, how do we do that? Another problem that we come up against is that our scoring software, a lot of times we may get an interesting suggestion, but it's kind of difficult to try and just change the software. So we need to be cognizant of the fact that if any changes that we make, can we allow for those changes in the software without having to redo it, do it all. So what we've done is put our heads together. How do we add more Master Excellent dogs? How do we be flexible? How do we evolve while keeping DACOF? And we've come up with this unlimited class concept. The unlimited class would be in addition to, the original concept, classic we'll call it, kind of classic Coke, classic DACOF, and unlimited DACOF. So classic DACOF would be the original novice dogs, open dogs, Master Excellent dogs, having 3 of the novice, 3 of the open, 4 Master Excellent. If you bring a classic team, and for the classic team, we would say we would need to have at least 2 dogs on the novice level, and at least 2 dogs at the open level, and at least 2 dogs at the Master Excellent level, will allow an unlimited team. And the unlimited team would be just that, unlimited, is you could bring 10 Master Excellent dogs on the unlimited team if you like. 3 of those dogs would run the novice courses, 3 of the dogs would run open courses, and 4 dogs would run the Master Excellent courses. And once again, we would score it like the classic DACOF, wherein we would take the highest scores, highest 2 from the dogs running the novice courses, highest 2 from the dogs running the open courses, and the highest 2 from the dogs running the Master Excellent courses. So theoretically, we could have 10, we would allow 10 more Master Excellent dogs to compete on a team. Now, of course, the unlimited teams would be scored separately from the classic teams, but now we would open up to allowing more Master Excellent dogs to participate while having some of those dogs still compete on the novice and open courses. We kind of avoid some of the synchronization because we still have more dogs running both the novice and open courses as well as the excellent courses. So let's see, I've covered. You could also still have open and novice dogs on that team, but you could have all Master Excellent dogs. For scoring purposes, instead of Excellent, Master, Open, and Novice, break it down to unlimited, maybe unlimited EXM, unlimited O, unlimited N for Excellent, Master, Open, and Novice, or maybe we just designate them unlimited A for the Master Excellent dogs, unlimited B for the dogs running the open courses, and unlimited C for the dogs running the novice courses. Something that we would do is bonus for the senior dogs. In the unlimited team, if you've got a senior dog age 7 or older that runs preferred and would still need to meet the preferred cutoff deadlines, if that senior dog would be running an open or a novice course, we would allow them a super preferred designation, meaning they could run 2 jump heights lower. Still competing for points, still competing on the team, not FEO. So if you had a 24-inch senior dog on an unlimited team, that dog could actually not run 20 inches, it could run 16 inches if it was running the open or novice courses. Another benefit of the unlimited is we hear sometimes, well, I brought my novice dog to a USDA event because I had my master dog that was going to be there and I was just running for fun, but they qualified and now I'm forced to run open or Master Excellent at DACOF. Well, if you put that dog on an unlimited team, we're doing away with the title cross-reference parameters. So that dog could still run at novice or open, even though it did something which would normally disqualify it from running novice or open on a classic team. So if we bring one classic team, we can bring another unlimited team. So if we bring 3 classic teams, we can bring up to 3 unlimited teams. Once again, to qualify as a classic team, allowing you to bring an unlimited team, you would need to have at least 2 dogs at the novice, 2 dogs at the open, and 2 dogs at the Master Excellent level on that classic team to entitle you to bring an unlimited team to run. Some additional accommodations that we're going to make, like I said, the roster requirement. We've really gotten pretty loose with requiring Nexus. So what we're going to do is we're going to do away with the roster, and instead with the roster deadline, just an intent to participate, and say we are planning on bringing 2 classic teams and 2 unlimited teams, or we're just bringing 3 classic teams, or we're going to bring 1 classic team and 1 unlimited team, so that we have an idea of who's going to be participating. Additionally, some other requests we received is to allow out-of-state participants. And you know, DACOF is still a dog agility competition of Florida, but many of our members have retired to places north, whether it be Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee. So if someone has nexus to Florida, they competed on a DACOF team for many years. They were a member of a club in Florida for many years. They used to live in Florida, but they've moved away. We will allow 1 out-of-state member to participate on a team. So as long as they've had some kind of Florida nexus. If they're snowbirds and they come down and they compete for a couple of trials over the winter in Florida, that would qualify as nexus. So we're trying to open it up, keep the Florida, keep the original DACOF intent, but open up so that we're not so limiting to some of these people. Let's see, so additional benefits, here we go. Bypass the title cross-reference and competition level eligibility checks on the unlimited teams. But like I said, to qualify to run preferred on an unlimited team, you still need to verify that you are only jumping at a preferred height after the preferred title cutoff. So some possible disadvantages. Some organizations may prioritize forming unlimited teams, reducing the classic team participation. Hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully we'll just be adding unlimited teams. But if we're like, hey, I'm having a really hard time finding a team, I've only got 1 novice dog and 1 open dog, or they may then make that a unlimited team, so that they can fill those other spots with dogs that may be at higher competition levels. So we may, while trying to increase participation, have some reduction, possibly because we're decreasing the number of teams, because we're not trying so hard to go out and find that novice and open team members to fill out our teams. Also, trophies, since this will be a pilot event for 2026, a trial. What we'll do is we'll do placements for the top 3 teams. Not so sure about individual trophies and high-end trial. Trophies are one of our biggest line item expenses. So based on participation, we'll see where we go there. But for this first pilot year, at the very least, we'll do placements for the top 3 teams. So we're, if we do this, we have to undertake modifying and updating the software. There's an expense with that. We're willing to do that if we have positive feedback to the unlimited team concept. So we're really looking to hear from our members. If they think this is a good idea, We think that it'll allow for many more participants, and we hope that you all think it's a good idea. Also, you know, we've had several suggestions. Just do away with the novice and open, and you know, just do dogs, teams of 10 dogs without a level. And while that may be an event, that's not DACOF anymore. You know, DACOF, we are bringing our novice and open handlers in the team format, so that we can kind of help these you know, novice or open handlers out, give them support. So we still want to support that original format. This would just be an additional way, allowing more people to participate. Those that bring the full teams with the open and novice dogs, they'll compete as they always have. The unlimited teams, you know, you could stack a team with 10 Master Excellent dogs, or you can say, hey, you know, I still have these novice and open, but I'm filling out those other spots with Master Excellent dogs. So we hope that you like the idea, and hopefully it'll work for us, and it'll increase participation so that financially we can continue to hold DACOF and be the event that we all know and love and look forward to every year. So like I said, we look forward to hearing feedback from you all, and hopefully this works out well and everybody enjoys it. But thank you so much for the many suggestions we received, and we've tried to implement them thoughtfully in a manner that keeps the original feel and spirit and intent of DACOF. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you all in 2026.